What's up everybody, it's Barbers here. I'm back with a new episode of my series Stuck in Champ. We're gonna play some twos for today and hopefully we could make some wins to break into C2. Today we're actually gonna talk about the new update that has just come out with the blueprints and so on. My thoughts are not all good on the matter, but we'll get into it as soon as we get into the games. I'll queue up for the first one and I'll see you as soon as I find it. Be right back. So here we are with the first game. I'm gonna let that guy take the kickoff. Like recently, like what is it, like 4 days ago, Onyx, as you know, released the blueprint update. It's really similar to like what many games has been going towards, like to actually remove like the gambling things in their games, which is not necessarily a like a bad thing. It's actually kind of a good thing to actually take that part of the game out, because as you know, like the percentages to actually get something that you actually want from like one of the crates, like to get like a black market for example, which is the rarest thing, is like 0.5% or something like that. So it's not like actually anything that could give you anything good. You're probably just gonna lose money in like the end if you try to get something good out of the crate. So I'm thinking that part of it to actually like remove just like the system itself. It's pretty good, but like the weird thing about how they put out like the system is the pricing of it. So I don't know if you've seen it, but like, or if you knew since like before that, like the Rocket League community itself has already like put certain prices on items, and those prices were like depending on how much the community actually wanted those items. So like for example, like a white somber or something like that many people actually saw as like a really good item, cost like a bunch. It cost like what could it be in like in dollars? Maybe like could have been like $150 or something. Don't know like the exact price, but it was a lot of money, and the reason to it was because like it was a well demanded item. Many players wanted it, so that's like the reason that item had like a higher price, because many people wanted it. And the same thing with like painted black markets and so on. Like the pricey items were the items like people wanted, and like just not based on rarity, actually based on like based on like the market itself. The difference now is like all the pricings are based on basically the rarity of the item, but in the same sense they are not either. Let's see if I can just it's gonna go in anyway. So like for example, you could get like a pair of like regular infiniums for I think it's like 1400 credits, which is roughly like 100 and it's like maybe 140 credit, no, 1400 credits, so it would be somewhere around like maybe, what could it be? maybe like let's see. Struggling with the math here. Okay, I'm just gonna need folks to actually save this. So 100 credits is like $1, I think. Yeah, 100 credits is $1. So like for like 14 bucks, you could get like a pair of like regular Infiniums. Like a pair of like normal exotics is not really overly high demanded exotic, but it's a pretty good exotic. But so that's like a reasonable price. It's nothing too weird. But the weird thing comes when you actually look at like the pricing on a pair of like painted ones. In the case that it's painted, it's only like a few hundred credits more, so it's not like a massive price increase, which is like kind of weird, because like if you watch the market before that, the like regular exotics was only like a couple of keys maximum at the highest. Like as soon as they were released, they could be like a couple of keys, but never more than that. Never anything more. But certain painted versions of them could be a bunch of more money. Let's see if we can actually get this. No, we almost ungolded instead. Let's see if I can push this. I can. So like the main thing that I think is wrong with the update itself is basically the pricing of it. I could actually probably show you as soon as we get out of this game, like a concrete example of it. I'm just gonna leave the game here. So if we go into the item shop, see if we have any. I know we don't, of course. Let's see if I have any blueprints on it. Just give me a second. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so here's a regular pair of exotic chronos. It's 1400 credits. That's about like about $12 or something. It's way more than they were worth before. Like way more. Before they could have been worth like half a key to 1 key or something like that. Nothing much at all. So like to start there, it's overpriced as hell just to begin with, like from the get-go there. And if we could find a pair of, yeah, here we have. And the difference, like it's a pair of creeper exotics. Yep, and those wheels are actually creeping me the frick out too, so kinda suits the name, but like they're painted black. It's not like the best of colors, but it's a paint. It makes them much more rare than the actual like regular exotics. And the price is 1800. It's only like equivalent of like $4 more. So $4 more than the regular unpainted ones, and that follows the suits in like most paints in general. Doesn't really matter. Like here you have 1400. 1400 seems to be like the regular price for a pair of exotics. And also the thing, like here we have a black market one. Of course they're supposed to be rare, so I can kind of understand that they put a higher price on it, but it's like, that's like almost like, what would it be, like 100 no, like $18 or something for it. For just a regular black market that you could probably get from like trading sites for a lot less. You could get them for like a few keys if they're not really popular black markets. Like the only black markets that were up there were like Distortion, maybe like Fire God I know was kind of pricey, and kind of kept that. Like Painted black markets of course, but they're probably even more pricier when it comes to this update. So like the pricing system, it's basically greedy as hell from Epic or Onyx or whoever designed it. Like the idea itself it's a really good idea, but to actually like bump up the prices like that, expecting many people to actually buy like black markets for like almost $20 a piece, when you might as well like go to a trading site and just buy them for like 10% off it if it's a not so pricey decal. So yeah, that's basically my pointers for this update. Hopefully it's something that they'll fix in the future. Hopefully it's something that they'll fix in really short amount of time, and hopefully not too many people actually get like scammed by these prices before they do. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna queue up for the next game, see if I continue to rant in that game. I had a hard time focusing on the last one, so we'll see. We're actually about to find the game, so I don't really need to cut the episode or anything, which feels kinda good. The less cuts, the less work, so. And let's see, it also occurs in this lobby. I'm actually just gonna talk about the game, I think. See, I'm gonna go up for this, just put it mid. My teammate were no one there, so didn't really get anything from that. Just gonna try to boom this backboard. He's not up. Faking this. That's a close one, but I might have screwed up. No, it should be cool. Just gonna take my boost though. I'm gonna take his car away. Let's see, my teammate should be able to handle this bar quite calmly. That's a big thing, like in general. To actually get better, like learn when to take your time and learn when you don't have the time at all. Don't take more time than you actually have, and don't like just throw the ball away like that when you actually have the time. Should probably be able to get this mid. Run some interference too. Didn't really help. Okay, I'm not gonna have the time to actually get a boost here. So I'm all out now. Hopefully, nope. Okay, he stole that one. I can probably get mid though. Okay, I'm gonna let him try to touch that. And just attack quick here, so they don't really get a chance to actually create somewhat of an opportunity. I'm gonna shadow him here. Doesn't have too much space to actually do anything, so let's see, my teammate should have that. Okay. All good, all good. And boom this way, because I don't know quite where they are. Because I didn't jump off the wall. Ooh, so close. Oh, I got the boost. Got the bomb at least. Oh. Oh. Oof. That was too close to be fun. all out of boost. It should have that though. Gonna let him continue here since it's stupid for us both to be in the same place there. Couldn't really do anything with that, but still like good that he's putting on pressure on them. Push up air, and let's see if he, maybe he didn't get it. He jumped kind of strange on it. Okay, why did he write sorry? Nobody knows. Okay, there's just a bunches of sorries in chat. Okay, are they not gonna push up? And it should be open, just bang it, mate. Bang it. That works. Pretty beautiful bang from him. Oh, and he's still rocking the, what is it, like the Happy Holidays goal explosion. I don't remember. Don't remember the name of it. Really liked it when it came out. It's kind of like creative compared to like many of the goal explosions out at the time. Okay, he got a perfect block on that. Really low at the moment, so I'm just gonna keep back. Still gonna keep back. Should be able to just do that and failing on that one. Close to actually having that redirect. Okay, should be able to just push here. Buy my mate enough time to actually just get home. Oh. Oh shit, I just let that ball be. Let's see here. Okay, nah, they're not gonna have a second one there. And GG's. The question is I'm gonna take another game or not. I don't think so. I think that's gonna be the last game of the day. Hope you enjoyed my little rant on the new update and hope you enjoyed the games. I'm probably gonna try to put up some more videos shortly, so stay tuned for that. And if you like the content, hit me up with a like. Please, if you would want to, hit me with a subscribe, of course, if you would want to watch some more of this. And as always, have a good one.